Welcome back, curious sailors. It's Martina from Argentina. And yes, we are getting vaccinated. So today I'll be answering some more questions on that topic. But remember, we've been talking about this for a few videos now, so be sure to check them out. The question of the day is, are you willing to get vaccinated, yes or no? The company needs to know. Royal Caribbean needs to know in order to further employ you. And no, that does not mean that you need to reply yes if you want to stay in the company. Let me explain. Friday, April 7th is the deadline for you to reply this survey currently on C-Track, whether you're willing to be vaccinated or not at the moment. They actually asked us to repeat this to you guys. Please answer to the survey if you're interested to continue your employment with Royal Caribbean, because this is a new step or filter that they will take to consider who is not interested anymore in working at the company. So let me tell you what is the outcome of each answer. If your reply is yes, then you will be in the general list of crew members awaiting to come back to service, and you will be assigned to a ship, either getting vaccinated on board or if you can get the vaccine at home and then assigned to a vessel. But what if you are perhaps not comfortable yet to get vaccinated? If you're not willing to get vaccinated at all, then perhaps you will have to wait and see whether sailing will be possible without such strict rules on vaccination. But if you're not willing perhaps to get vaccinated yet, but you will do so perhaps in a future where more information is available about the safety of vaccines, be sure to reply no. There's a big difference between replying no and not responding at all. A total lack of response will mean that you're no longer interested in working with Royal Caribbean. But replying no doesn't mean so. And why is that? Some people might think that replying no will also mean that you will not get a contract, but that's actually not true. The company has stated that if you don't feel comfortable to get vaccinated yet, they may assign you to a ship that perhaps is not yet sailing with guests, which don't have vaccination requirements. And my take on this is that as well, we've seen the CDC stating they're willing to approve ships to sail with 98% of their crew vaccinated. Perhaps that 2% is people that are not willing to take the vaccine or unable to do so for medical reasons. Who knows? But yes, bottom line is that not replying will definitely mean that Royal Caribbean will not count you in the ranks of active crew members, and responding no will mean that you will either go to a ship in minimum manning or you will have to wait it out for now. And this is what the company itself has communicated to the crew members that haven't replied to this survey yet. But let's talk about those who are getting vaccinated. How will all the Royal Caribbean crew get vaccinated against COVID-19? Royal Caribbean is encouraging crew members to get vaccinated at home if they're able to do so. And up to now, there's no specified brand or laboratory or manufacturer of the vaccine that are approved and others that are not. Luckily, the priority for the company is to get everyone immunized. And one tip for you sailors, check in your home country if they have a special program for seafarers to get vaccinated with priority. I've heard already a number of countries that will allow crew members to get vaccinated upon request to be able to go back to work. Do keep in mind that you will need to get both doses of the vaccine if you're getting one that has multiple doses before you get on board. You are not able to get your second dose on board. And of course, upload the proof of your vaccine once you finish the regime of your doses to C-Track so your status is updated. And that will help schedulers to assign you to the best ship for you, depending on the vaccination campaigns that we will be having across the fleet. On the month of May and June, all minimum manning crew and operational crew around the Caribbean are being vaccinated, thanks to the ports in Miami that have agreed to vaccinate our crew in an effort to reactivate the industry in Florida. And those crew members on ships currently getting ready to go back to service will follow. Some have been vaccinated in Fort Lauderdale and others in the Miami port. But what vaccine is being administered for crew members? Well, some have received the Pfizer vaccine and others have received the Johnson & Johnson. But most importantly, Royal Caribbean is making sure that crew members only get vaccinated with those vaccines approved by government or health organizations. For example, AstraZeneca has lost the backup from the FDA. Don't forget that you will be receiving a lot more information once you are on board. I'm getting ready with my medical team here on board to prepare broadcasts for the crew to be informed before taking the decision. Moving on to another thing baffling crew members is what the is a health attestation. What is this new requirement? Well, the health attestation is not the same as your medical certificate. It's actually like a further checkup on your current health. Due to the added risks that some conditions can bring in the eventuality of contracting coronavirus, Royal Caribbean is checking on your health in some specific cases to make sure that you are fit for duty during a pandemic. Check out on the blog post below where I'm linking all these documentations from my RCL that will let you know what providers are approved in your country to do this health attestation. In some cases, you will have the direct contact of the approved medical centers, and on other cases, you will have the contact of medical providers that will help you find the right place for you, most convenient and approved to get this new document. And don't forget, we now have available the enhanced Contact Us tool at my RCL. It's going to be on the right hand side of the screen when you go to the Healthy Return to Service portal, and depending on your region you will get help for your document readiness, for your traveling and for your scheduling. If you're wondering about the STCWs and the self-declaration of no criminal activity, don't forget to check out my previous videos where we have already covered this. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that helped. Any further doubts, leave them in the comments. Smooth sailings and stay curious. We're jumping now to the Spanish recap. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like because it really helps. And I'll see you next time. Chao, chao. ¿Qué onda, mis tripulantes curiosos? Por si les quedó alguna duda, acá les va un resumen en español. Así que vamos bien rapidito. Lo más importante que les quería dejar dicho el día de hoy es que no se olviden que hasta el 7 de abril es la fecha límite para contestar si están dispuestos a vacunarse, sí o no. Esto no es chiste, chicos. Si no contestan esta encuesta, Royal Caribbean no los va a considerar empleados activos más. De hecho, nos pidieron que le comuniquemos a nuestros amigos en casa, así que obviamente voy a usar mi plataforma para ello, que es muy importante que hagan esto o no van a estar considerados como empleados activos a futuro. De hecho, no contestar es peor que contestar que no están dispuestos a vacunarse, y les quiero explicar por qué. Si ustedes contestan que no, significa que por ahora quizás no están dispuestos a vacunarse, por lo cual tienen dos opciones: que los manden a un barco con la tripulación mínima, que todavía no está navegando con pasajeros, es decir, que todavía no tiene requerimientos para que su tripulación esté vacunada, y en segundo lugar, esperar a que los requerimientos para los cruceros vuelvan a ser los de antes, que no incluían ninguna obligación de vacunarse, ni siquiera para la gripe tampoco. Quizás incluso, pienso yo, el documento del CDC dice que el 98% de los tripulantes tienen que estar vacunados. Quizás ese 2% puede incluir a aquellos que se niegan a vacunarse con justa justificación, quizás religiosa o médica. Esa es otra posibilidad. Pero para que se saquen el miedo, si quizás no se sienten seguros de vacunarse por ahora, que si contestan no, no es que quedan eliminados. De hecho, si no contestan, van a quedar afuera. Para los que contestaron sí, hablemos un poco de cómo se va a vacunar toda la tripulación de Royal Caribbean. La empresa está pidiendo como prioridad que los tripulantes se vacunen en sus países. En ese caso tienen que darse las 2 dosis de la vacuna si se están vacunando con una que requiera 2 dosis, y tienen que, por supuesto, subir prueba de que terminaron el régimen de vacunación para estar al día en su C-Track. Porque no van a poder darse la segunda dosis a bordo, tienen que completar el régimen. Un tip es que se fijen si en su país están organizando que los marinos tengan prioridad para vacunarse, porque hay algunos países que nos están dejando vacunarnos sin importar nuestro grupo etario. Una vez a bordo, como ya deben haber escuchado, ya nos estamos empezando a vacunar. En este momento en Miami están vacunando a todos los miembros de la tripulación mínima, y van a seguir las tripulaciones de aquellos barcos que estén regresando ahora al servicio, como por ejemplo en Chipre. Por ahora, los tripulantes de Royal Caribbean han recibido tanto la vacuna de Pfizer como la de Johnson & Johnson. Por ahora no se ha generalizado esto, pero lo importante es que Royal Caribbean solo nos está vacunando con aquellas vacunas, con aquellos laboratorios que tengan aprobación de cuerpos gubernamentales y de salud. Por ejemplo, AstraZeneca ha perdido su aprobación en Estados Unidos, por lo cual no se está usando en este momento. Recuerden que es el estado de Florida que nos está brindando estas vacunas de forma gratuita con la intención de reactivar la industria. No se olviden que van a recibir un montón más de información sobre la seguridad de la vacuna y otras preguntas frecuentes una vez que estén a bordo. Con el equipo médico de mi barco ya nos estamos preparando para distribuir un montón de información para los que vayan llegando. Siguiente tema que tiene a todos confundidos, que es la Health Attestation. Es un nuevo documento que no es lo mismo que el medical. Es como un chequeo extra en ciertos casos para saber, por ejemplo, si has desarrollado nuevas condiciones y ver si estás lo suficientemente saludable para venir en tiempos de pandemia. Como ya hablamos en videos anteriores, hay ciertas condiciones que proponen un riesgo mayor para aquellos que contraigan coronavirus, por lo cual no están siendo llamados de momento. Entonces les dejo abajo el blog post en donde puse todos los links de estos documentos de Royal Caribbean para que vean en qué centros se pueden hacer este chequeo en su país. En algunos casos es directamente el contacto del centro y en otros es el contacto de un proveedor médico que los va a ayudar a encontrar el mejor lugar donde hacerse este chequeo. Para saber sobre los cursos de seguridad de STCW y la Self-Declaration of No Criminal Activity, fíjense en mis videos anteriores que ya hablamos de esto. No se olviden que toda la información oficial y actualizada está en CTRAC, por favor. Finalmente, una buena noticia para los argentinos, la embajada parece que ya está reabriendo sus puertas. Pero también hablamos en otro video anterior sobre cómo pedir un turno de emergencia. Voy a ver si encuentro de nuevo el link al email donde tienen que escribir una vez que ya tengan su turno, en el caso de que necesiten que sea más rápido. Bueno chicos, espero que les haya quedado todo claro. Cualquier cosa me dejan sus preguntas en los comentarios. Como siempre, gracias por unirse. Si les gusta lo que hago, no se olviden de suscribirse y dejarme un like, que ayuda un montón. Y nos vemos la próxima. Chao, chao.